Content Marketing Specialist at Vendoo.
And I'm Ale, VP of Marketing at Vendoo.
Today we are going to list an item together from scratch. We went thrifting and found the perfect piece, and we're going to show you the life cycle of a thrifted item from acquisition to sale. But before we do, make sure you like and subscribe to our channel. We publish content every Friday, and it's all related to Vendoo tips, product updates, and information on how to scale and grow your reselling business.
So stay till the end to see how much we got for this piece.
I'm so excited about this find. Does this not give you major Y2K Lisa Frank vibes? So I did try to do an image search on Google Lens, and I did look up this brand, which I've never heard of. But you know what, even though it's $7.49, which is a little more than I like my cost of goods to be, I don't think it's that much of a risk. Definitely have Depop in mind, but I will list it a few other places. It's super unique and funky and really cool. So let's go home and list this item. So the first thing I'm gonna do when I come home is I'm going to enter this information right into Vendoo as a draft. And really all we're going to do is we're going to type the brand, which is one I've never heard of, Ann Gashin cardigan. Just a note that we can reference for later, and the cost of goods. So let's check out what that was.
That would be $7.49.
Perfect. Now we can remove that tag. But once I just ripped a tag, because that's what we're all in the habit of doing, and I put a hole in a piece I had just paid up for.
Not a good idea.
No, so we're definitely going to use the scissors.
All right, here we go.
Next, we will steam and prepare this item. The item's in excellent condition. I try to pick up items that don't require too much maintenance unless they're worth it, but this doesn't require any fabric shaving, any stain treatment, or any mending, so just a clean and a steam.
Perfect.
Now that our item is all clean, crisp, and ready for picture day, it's time to photograph.
Awesome.
I struggle with perfectionism when it comes to my listing photos, and I'm trying to balance efficiency with the perfect images because, let's face it, looks matter.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, as a buyer, I do prefer to have photos that have clean backgrounds, that show me all the details, because I'm very likely to click on them. And the other good thing is that it also shows me that the seller cares and is taking care of the piece that I'm going to buy. So,
absolutely.
Perfect.
Absolutely. So I'm just going to get this perfect. There's tons of photography styles. This I believe to be one of the most efficient. We'll have the sleeves lined up, it even on the hanger. And the key to photography, in addition to good lighting, is to photograph everything.
Okay.
So the front, the back, any and all tags, any features, and if there were any flaws, it'd be super important to illustrate that clearly as well.
Important.
Not only so our buyer is super informed, but so that we're protected because our items are always being sold as described. So let me show you which shots I'll take.
Perfect.
We will get one of the front. Whether I'm using my camera or my phone, I'm just going to make sure that it's in the center. Thank you so much. That it's in the center of the shot. And click. I'll come over before I flip it and I'll get the brand tag. Sometimes, when I think of it, I even add a touch of brand in each brand tag photo with my business card.
Great tip.
Next, I'll come over and make sure I get the tag. I always make sure I steam the tags so we can get photos without my broken manicure in it. Other people would try maybe a roll of tape, or I've even seen a nice classy metal like knitting needle in there to hold it down. And then we'll get the back. This item has no flaws, and it's a statement piece without any special zippers or features.
Perfect.
One last thing that I do, just to save time and to make sure I enhance my descriptions, is I might take a few extra pictures. Now I won't post this, but when I upload it, I'll remember to mention that it has pockets. And that's it, it's super simple.
That's great. So I just have a few questions for you. How many photos per item do you usually take, or does that depend on the type of product that you're looking at?
It depends on the type of product. On a pair of shoes, I feel like I would have so many because I would have top, bottom, front, back, sides, inside, tag. On this item, I only thought that 4 were necessary. Front, back, and 2 tags.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Absolutely.
Is there anything you take into account depending on the marketplace that you're selling on? Like horizontal, vertical, or what do you usually do with that?
That's a great question. I take all of my photos in square mode because that is what most marketplaces require. That said, I also sometimes take videos when it's a special marketplace, or I'll turn these slideshows into a video. Like a platform like Depop only allows me 4 photos, which isn't even enough to show everything I want to show.
True. Okay, those are some great tips. Thank you so much for sharing.
Absolutely.